6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. All hail, Knights of the Gimmick Table, where we spit the truth at the infamous round table and your feelings get left at the door. I'm Boogalou, this is LowRyda, we are the Dead Presidents, and these guys are the Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, EC Negro and KC Blade.
He fixed it. He's not Noel KC Blade Olmo anymore. He's now just KC Blade.
I learned, guys.
That was good. They could have mailed you.
You know what? I should have changed my name to the Filthy LowRyda.
Yes.
Remember for a little when we were around together, I was the
you were the filthy LowRyda, brother. Right. Chagalang.
Right. Before we get this show started,
let's get sponsors.
Throw these sponsors.
Oh wait! Before we do the sponsors, shout out to Charles Redmond for that awesome video package.
Did forget about those two.
The countdown with Brad Owens and Cicada for our awesome theme music. Hey, I don't know about you, Negro. That fucking video and the music, every time I hear it, my pants get tight in the front. I don't know why.
Dude, I was marking out to the promo, the first episode that we did. I thought it was awesome.
And then he wants to do it all fucking gingerly right now, but all right. Well, let's throw these up here.
Hey, come on,
slaves for your meat.
Yeah,
sleeves.
Guys, please wear sleeves. For the long meat, for the short meat, for the fat meat. Code MWA Pod.
For your 10% discount. They have all your sporting needs.
Just type in the code MWA Pod.
Get that 10% discount.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Short and sweet. Just like my right? Oh, wait.
Helpvape.com, where you can get your healthy vaping alternatives.
There you go.
Yeah. There you go.
What's
so
that
if you like to suck on a glass
cocaine.
dick, go ahead and throw that glass dick away and get yourself a health vape.
That's all you need.
Much better than cocaine, huh?
Hopefully.
All right. Also, guys, and ladies, storefrontier.com/MWA World, where you can get
your Knights
of the Table shirt.
Sweet.
You can, get these killing the business, shooting the shit. No, I mean,
that's
a shoot kid. Shooting the shit. And get funked with Alan Kiwi Funk.
You remember Kiwi?
And the sleeve T-shirt.
Do y'all know who Kiwi is, man? Fucking from
WCW. Yeah.
Bro, that dude's cool.
That is the greatest motherfucker of all time, man. That
motherfucker's cool as shit. If y'all haven't checked out his show, y'all should check it out.
It's hilarious.
He's got them throwback WCW cats.
Power playing guys.
Like Power Plant awesome. and from WCW Saturday Night. A lot of them.
So you tell me I'm going to see Roadblock up in there, bro?
Who? Bro, no, I actually told him to prank call Roadblock, but he doesn't have his number. Yo, he'll just during his show with Angel, he'll randomly call motherfuckers.
Yeah,
like they call Elix Skipper one day.
They call Elix Skipper one day. Yeah, they call what's his name?
And they call Elix Skipper, and he was dropping and they started dropping the M-bomb to each other. I was like, what the fuck? We're gonna get canceled.
I'm trying to think of what else they called. Oh, they called the Devin Storm.
Mm-hmm.
The crowbar. They call the crowbar.
Yeah, they've called some people so far. It's been pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
He's been wanting to try and call fucking Goldberg.
Yeah, Ice Train on the show.
Wow.
Him, Fire and Ice. Him and Scott.
Yeah,
Norton.
Sarge. I think he has Scott
That's
Norton
who I
on there.
was. This. Oh wait, Sarge Craig.
Yeah, Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker.
Buddy Lee
Sergeant
Parker.
Buddy Lee Parker. That's who of the State Patrol.
State
Just
Patrol,
on a
baby.
personal level, guys, Crowbar was really, really good to me while we were.
Oh, he was a cool.
Oh no,
fucking
he's great,
dude,
dude.
man.
Him
So
and his
good,
wife.
dude.
Him and his
Very
wife. Great people.
He really liked the King of New York gimmick a lot. He was a big
I
supporter.
thought you were gonna say the Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. I was gonna say I don't believe
Everybody.
that.
Look, hey, speaking of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, I the world, because they don't know about this, but everybody should know. Where did this come from? When you guys were dropped down, shoot it up. Where did that come
Look,
from?
can I tell the story? Because I'm the one who came up with it.
I love this. story.
So, back in the days in the doghouse, there were like promo pictures
All over the world.
all over the wall. Like there was a back wall that had like a magazine cutout.
But the best was it was a black wall. It was a back wall with a tarp. It was just a
Yeah, it was
tarp.
fucking weird, right?
It was just a tarp.
Ghetto
I don't
as
know why
fuck.
they tarped the wall, but they tarped it.
Right, it was tarped. It was a blue tarp, and there were tons of different pictures on there. There was like a fake Tatanka. There was like all these different pictures. Anyway, there was a picture of this lady who must have been like 95 years old, named Black Magic, who the mother was a manager there. The daughter was a manager there, was a valet there.
And the grandmother.
And the grandmother was like the female classy Freddie Blassie, bro. That's what she looked like with the headpiece on and everything. So she had her own promo pic.
Yes.
Like she really had her own promo pic, and she was like this in the promo pic, like this.
Struggling to have her arms up there.
Oh,
100 years old. Them arms were barely up there. It was like,
I bet you for the promo pic, it was probably her like this, but she was so tired that her arms were like that. But anyway, this was the pose, and me and Blade used to make fun of it and do this, and it just stuck. Bro.
We said we're gonna do that when we get in the ring. We're gonna slap our hands and we're gonna do that.
You jump in the air and land on your knees and like
as an inside rib to the boys. That's how it started. But then it started getting over with the people. We were like, really?
That shit was over like Rover, bro.
that shit was over.
That was over at the Elks.
Do you remember
especially.
you remember me telling a story about one day I went to the doghouse during the day and the door was open and I just walked in and the lights were out and I turned the lights on and Laydown was going down on Black Magic in the ring?
No, don't say that's true.
No, it wasn't a true story. I made it up.
hey, he told that story to everybody.
I told that
bro.
story. I used to tell that story. Yo, one day I came and people would be like, "Yo, for real?"
In
I'm
the
like,
little
"Yeah."
ring. In the little ring.
In the little ring.
No rope.
In the Kumite ring.
That was a stiff
Cool
edge,
my thing. That's where we learned the bump too.
which sucked.
That ring was worse than the main doghouse ring that had all the freaking
stop
stop,
sign in it.
signs under it.
What about the day we went to the doghouse, Jarrell, and we went and it was dark and the guy that we used to it was some white guy bodybuilder just flexing in the ring with the light on him, bro. What was his name? What was his gimmick?
Yo,
What was his gimmick?
no, dude.
You talking about
He
Jason?
was-
Ritter?
wrestling.
No. If I remember correctly, I'm not, and this is my boy, this is my brother, but it was Ricky Atlas too was there.
No, he wasn't. Was he there? No.
Yeah, he was.
Some white dude in the ring.
Some white dude was all oiled up and like
Oiled
taking
up
pic.
to the max.
You sure it wasn't Jay Striker?
No, but I know who you're talking about.
It sounded like
I
some
forgot
shit
his
Jay
name.
Striker
He
would do.
worked some Elks Lodge shows afterwards. He had like black trunks. They called him like.
He got lathered up though.
He did.
I don't know what was going on in that
It was
place.
like masterpiece poses, and we were like, "What's going on here?"
Dude,
It's
there
the
was like
Narcissus.
there was like
I mean,
there was even more special effects than on the doghouse shows, and it was like all
Yeah,
these
it
people
was-
in there.
I heard he
Some
was getting
freaky
ready.
shit.
I heard he was getting ready for the Ico Pro comeback.
You gotta want it, brother.
Jeez. Dude,
That's funny. That's
we got
funny.
stories. I
So
tell you,
let's you brought up something a little while ago, and I thought it was funny. Shoot Wednesdays.
Yes.
Doghouse.
Shoot Wednesdays with quality, bro.
yeah, quality, a lot of pain.
So I remember like they're like, yeah, just make him squat and do all this stuff. I was like, all right. And I remember Deranged throwing up during cardio time. He was like, he just gets out the ring, he just starts vomiting. He's like,
Dude, you guys were
And,
serious with that, though.
Dude, everybody, if you didn't vomit at the doghouse, like you didn't really make it, bro. Like you were pushed to the point of like vomiting from everybody who trained. I know Noel's vomited there. I probably vomited there a few different occasions.
I threw up. I remember that one time I threw up, but I think I was so fucking high.
Yeah, bro.
And I was eating fucking Doritos, and then we go and fucking start rolling, and we're going back. We were doing that was when we were going fucking cycles. Like fucking one person would come in, you roll with this person, then you roll with that person, then you roll with the next person, and it was like
Training sessions were crazy in that place, man.
Do you
I was
know
like,
who was
fuck.
really
I remember
tough,
rolling
too?
out, and I walk over, and I was like, Doritos everywhere. I was like, oh shit.
You know who was tough and always serious and never played around? Loki, bro. Like it was so weird because when he was in training or at shows, he'd be so serious. But then when you hung out with him outside, there was another side to Loki. You know what I'm saying? He was
Well,
like,
yeah. You had Brandon, and you had fucking
Right.
Loki.
At the
But
shows.
Loki-
Loki was like 150. Remember, he was like the short tights, the speedo
Yeah.
wearing Loki, 150%.
yes.
Remember that shit? Oh, I'm at 150% today. Then when he was wearing like the fucking soccer shorts, he was
Dude,
Yeah.
he made me do so many squats, bro. I couldn't walk for like 2 days, bro.
I remember he used to hang out with Tyler Payne, that fucking jabroni.
he hung out with that dude.
Yeah.
He did?
What?
Yeah, I was Loki's boy.
That dude was a fucking jabroni.
Yeah.
I remember that dude.
Why is it that the name rings bells with the face? I can't.
Yeah, hair like Fabio. He was like I don't even think
he wrestled on the he wrestled on the match right before me and Stryker had our first ICW match, and I'll never forget that motherfucker, like, he came out with his fucking like a shiny fucking tights and jumped down the stairs and almost fucking blew his knee out.
Coming down the stairs from the stage?
Remember the stage, and then they had the stairs, and then I
Stairs,
yeah,
remember they
stairs.
had the fucking cage. They had
Yes.
the cage and the fucking
the
brick.
ECW shit.
Yeah, the ECW setup, and this motherfucker jumps down, and he's like, "Ah!" and you can see he definitely fucking hurt himself.
I kind of tripped on my first entrance.
Yeah.
Fucking Guapo did too.
I was
Nigga,
Remember that
really?
shit? Yeah.
I
I
remember
don't
that,
remember.
and I just worked it in, making believe that wasn't a mistake. But those stairs were brutal. I
Those
didn't
stairs they weren't regulation stairs, man.
No, they weren't meant for that spot of whatever. But
But
No,
I remember
no,
Guapo
they
eating shit.
They were like short as fuck and like steep.
very
Yeah.
steep.
They're like 5 steps on.
There was no
in like
there was
a-
no room.
in
It
like
was
a
like really
2 foot.
tight, those stairs, bro. And whenever I think of that building, I think of RF Video and Doug Gentry and Rob Feinstein. Man, those
I thought you were gonna
really
say when
Rest in peace, Doug.
rest in peace, Doug Gentry.
I
Man,
thought you
He
were
was
gonna say
cool.
when
Doug was my boy, bro.
Demonto
That's my boy.
slammed Deranged through the table.
Who?
Yeah, yes, I remember that.
What?
He said RF Video, so I was thinking he was gonna bring up when fucking Demonto slammed Deranged through the table.
Yes,
Where in the bar area
Yeah.
when Deranged try to fight him.
yep.
Next thing I know, I run out there and Deranged just laid out on the floor. People just walking around him. Deranged just laid out, and people just walking like just look down and they just keep going on their business.
Yikes.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
And our first night, Prince Nana again, who at the time, this is when we first met Prince Nana. He was teaming with Prince Ivan.
And you were like,
And-
Prince Ivan? Who the fuck?
I mean,
you
Prince
mean,
Ivan.
Crazy Ivan?
Crazy Ivan.
Crazy Ivan. Who
Prince Ivan.
at that moment, he didn't know us either.
I know what story you're gonna tell. This guy didn't really want to job to us, bro.
Yeah, he didn't. He wasn't with
Who,
that
Ivan
shit.
or Nana?
Yeah, Ivan.
Ivan was pissed.
Because he didn't know us. After that, we became friends, and there was never any issues after that. But at that first time, he wasn't too happy with the plan. But
And Ivan and Nana were really over at that time.
Oh, they were over
Yes.
as fuck together.
over. So,
Dude.
Yo,
Weird pairing.
Ivan's gimmick
Yes,
was
that was a
fucking.
weird
It was
pairing.
over.
I mean, I have a lot of great Nana stories, right? But like at the time, that's when like we were not even really in the business like that, and Nana was doing darts at the Garden. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, so when we got in the ring with him, yeah, the Steve Blackman shit, he fucked Steve Blackman up. I remember that. He put it on him, bro. Stiffed the shit out of him with that senton. But dude, stiff.
So
Stiff.
that was stiff, but
Like
we're
a
talking.
fucked up seal.
He, for some reason, he took a liking to me and Jarrell really quick and said, "No, we're gonna work with these guys."
Who, Nana?
Yeah, Nana.
And then you guys start
Nana liked to
calling him.
You guys started
Well,
pranking
that
him?
came a little later.
Yeah.
Cool. But I remember when I got in the
yeah.
ring with them, and like Jarrell said, a week before, he was at the Garden, and he's in the ring with me now, and he tells me chop. So I chop him, and he bumps. I'm like, I didn't let the fans see, but I was like in my head, I was like, did this guy
What the
just
fuck
do this
just
for me
happened?
right now?
You talking about Nana?
Nice chop. He was selling for me like that, and I was impressed. That was real veteran shit right there.
Yeah, Johnny Rod's guy.
Yeah, because they could have completely greenhorned us out, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying, and like not want to really work with us.
Yeah.
But they put us over. They were supposed to put us over anyway. Like I don't know how that happened, but like we got pushed from the second that we got into USA Pro, even though there was like always disagreements with Goodman and shit like that. But we did fairly well over there. But I could remember me, Noel, Nana, and Ivan being in the back, and Ivan was not fucking with us, bro. He did not want to do shit. He was mad that he was losing us.
And to Ivan, all that is forgiven. And plus, you guys were over. I get it, Ivan, but you're a great guy. We love you. I always enjoyed sharing the locker rooms with you. Just to throw that out there, I'm not trying to bury the guy.
No, it wasn't that. It was that we were new to the business.
We were new to the business.
We were new to the business. Yeah, and I get it. Like, there's been opportunities where the shoe's been on the other foot, and I didn't want to put people over either. You know what I'm saying?
I was just gonna say that same shit. After y'all were in the business for a minute, when all of a sudden there's some new motherfucker, you're like, you want me to job to this bitch?
Yeah,
I said, bitch.
Yeah, like what the fuck? But yeah, I hear you.
And that match was fantastic too, bro. The
It
heat
turned
in that
out
match
to
was
be
crazy.
I'm gonna tell a story. So I'm in WXW, right? And I'm the TV champion. And then out of nowhere, they're gonna put me and Negro together, right? And I'm supposed to drop to the belt to Negro on the first night. And I'm like, okay, no big deal, right? I was like, it don't make sense, but okay, right? So then they were like, yeah, it'll be cool. We'll get a midget. Remember, they were like, we'll get this is it, the Booker Doc Daniels words. We'll get a midget.
Doc Daniels.
He goes, we'll get a midget, and the midget will be holding the belt. He'll have your belt, and he'll get up on the apron and show you his belt. I go, Doc Daniels. If a midget grabs my belt and is standing on the apron, I'm fucking him up. He goes, what? I said, I will fuck anybody up you send to that ring. I said, first of all, I'm a wrestler. I'm not no fucking joke. We're not a novelty act. We're going out there, we're having a fight, and I'm not gonna have no fucking midget or anybody jump in the ring or bitch or anything jump in the ring. I said, we're wrestling. And he goes, oh, okay, all right, yeah, no problem, no midget. All right.
Doc Daniels.
It was a good ass match too, Boogie.
That was a great fucking match, though. That was a dude match.
Doc Daniels was a fan of ours.
Me and Boogie. That's us, according to me and Boogaloo.
When we went in from, we were at the bar after Fernwood, and we had just won the tag belts from WXW, and Doc Daniels decides to play "We Are the Champions" on the jukebox when we come in, bro. I won't forget that. And then the fucking Hungarian barbarian drank us under the table with the Zambuca.
Then he goes fishing with his hands.
Dude, I
Hey.
couldn't believe the Hungarian barbarian. He just said, Blade, come sit next to me, man. For some reason, he loved me. He put his arm around me. Zambuca, and the shots were like $2 each. So imagine that
I remember him.
Oh, shit.
I remember him doing a Cactus Jack clothesline and hurting himself at MTV. At
was
the
a big
MTV
guy,
shit.
bro.
At the MTV
Yo.
shit, and then he was crying.
So,
Yeah.
the only shit I really remember about Hungarian Barbarian, right? We went to Fernwood, right? We're out there and it was cold as fuck. Remember, it was snowing, and this
Hell
motherfucker
yeah.
went to go get beer. He's like, I'm gonna go
Goes
get
into the
beer,
woods.
and we're like, where the fuck is he going? Because he just walks into the fucking woods, right? And we're looking at this motherfucker like, where the fuck's he going? Yeah, he comes back with fucking 12-pack of beer, 2 6-packs, right? Like, where the fuck? And they're fucking dripping, they're fucking ice cold. Like, where the fuck you get that? He's like, I put it in the water to stay cold.
Bro,
Like,
we have a fucking refrigerator in the room. Why you got to?
That's fucking awesome. That's a great story, bro.
I put it in the frosted river. Then him and Sam
that
went
and
fishing with
then,
his
and then
hands.
fuck, no, but remember then when we went and did karaoke, that motherfucker was singing "Nice Day for a White Wedding."
Nice day for a fucking white wedding. They were the people like
Quality
hey,
shit.
stop cursing.
That's
Yeah,
a
quality shit.
good story. That's a good
Yeah.
story right there. I can't imagine seeing him coming out of the woods with ice cold cigarettes.
Bro, we
Yeah.
were like, what the fuck? Long ass hair, all fucking crazy looking.
Yo, I need to know, what is the beef with Jack Sabbath? What was I don't remember you guys had beef with him before. What was that about?
Well, I wouldn't say. Well, I don't know how Jarrell feels about him because they dealt differently. But Jack, you know what was that only thing that really bothered me was the lack of the payment. You know, he always made me wait like weeks, and that kind of sucked chasing after him over that.
Yeah.
That's my gripe.
My gripe with Jack was that I was really good friends with him in real life, and he didn't treat me like that in the business. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you give people hours of your time, and like you're genuinely friends with them, you genuinely care about them, and like you just view them as like real people. You know what I'm saying? Like, because all the times that Jack went out of business and came back, we always worked for him.
Mhm.
Jack didn't have the money to pay us; it was no problem.
Yeah.
But he jobbed us out a lot too. Like, we were losing everybody at Jack's, and I just felt like towards the end, when I was doing my single stuff, I was like so hot at the time in like the local area, and he wasn't really helping me. Like he was bringing in. It was weird because like he was bringing in guys that were from like out of town and giving them like big matches, like guys that were going to be like one shot. That's it. You know what I'm saying? One-offs and stuff like that. And I'm one of your main guys there, or in my mind, I'm thinking this guy's my friend. You know, like I'm one of his main dudes, or I should be one of his main dudes. And it wasn't really giving me anything. You know what I'm saying? And like that's where my gripe was. It was like, damn, I've been here for years, bro. Whether it was singles or it was tag team, I was there. And then like we would spend hours on the phone talking and, you know, all that stuff. Like, and it wasn't politicking. It was like a genuine friendship because I have a lot of love for Jack, but I just didn't like the way he treated me business wise. And that's it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The one thing that I really did like about Jack and working for him is that he gave us that time to do that show. The Dirty Rotten Scandal at his store. That was pretty cool. That was
the what?
What was that?
We did like our own version of the Piper's Pit where we would like bring like different wrestlers on and like rip them to shreds, bro. Like
talk shit.
Dude, you should see the one that we did with Amazing Red, bro.
Oh yeah, I gotta see that shit.
Hilarious, bro.
It was when that was good. That was one thing I could say that I really did enjoy.
But that was us trying to create our own buzz, right? And like trying to put more effort in to just get over in any way, shape, or form. Because at the time, it really wasn't happening for us in the ring, so we had to like kind of create our own way. You know
I
what I'm
honestly
saying?
think that would have done much better this day and age than
Oh,
anything.
yeah.
You could have put it on so many different
Platforms.
platforms where I think that would have caught on because we had a good chemistry. We did. Grim Reaper was good.
Oh yeah,
J
anything
Train
you
was
can do with
good.
that guy. J Train's
Reaper's quality, man.
The Reefer underrated to me. I'm glad he's doing.
So let me tell you
time.
something. Reefer does our show. He had just flown in from California. I
Right.
think he just got over COVID or some shit. And out of all the shows we've done, this is what, number 34 now?
33. So yeah,
33 and a half.
This is 34 right now. This is 34 right now. And out of 34 shows, like Reefer was the hardest one we had interview for me.
Really?
Yeah, because I would ask him questions and lead him in, and he would just like he'd give me like word answers, and I'm like, what the fuck? But he was tired. He had just flew in from California. He was tired.
Right.
But man, I was like, this guy's killing me. I'm like,
Dude,
I'm trying to.
You gotta get him on those when he's on point because he's also underrated and hysterical, bro.
He's fucking fun. That's what I was expecting. I was expecting that.
Expect him to,
that Reefer, and I was like, damn it, man.
Yeah, come on, kid.
Like, you're killing me, dude. But yeah,
come on, Mo.
It was a good interview.
Come on, Mo.
Watching from, I don't like I was telling you guys off air. Like I don't talk to many wrestlers anymore. But from the things that I do see, I'm happy that he's getting some sort of respect, even though it should have been 10, 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But that's where it gets back to what I was saying to you about the doghouse, right? Like of guys from there not really being pushed into the right direction. Yeah. That guy should have made it a long time ago.
The funny thing is, he's still doing the shit he did 15 years ago. He's still doing it.
He's still doing it.
I think the only downside for Reefer was his gimmick wasn't as old, it wasn't as accepted before. Right? Now it's like fuck yeah.
Yeah, everybody smokes weed.
Yeah, everybody smokes weed. Everybody did smoke weed back then, but I think a lot of the problem was people were like, I don't want to.
Very anti that, right.
Now, if I'm him, I would get some CBD oil, put it on my hand, and bitch slap somebody.
Yo, for real, I do some silly shit.
That'd be a spot.
That's good shit.
Yeah, I would do silly shit like that. Why the fuck not? I'd have like a fucking bottle and I'd fill the bitch with water and just pour it on my hand and slap motherfuckers. That'd be my finisher.
Long water.
Hey, I would tell a funny story right now.
Yeah.
Sorry. I remember these two jokers too. So we're at the Elks Lodge, right? And it's right before a show. Remember we used to hang out. Right.
Yo, hold on 1 second, Louis. Hold on. I looking at Blade right now, bro. Your brim of your hat looks like it's fucking like 4 feet long. You look like the fucking kid from. You look like the kid from fucking Sandlot when he had
Smalls.
when he had that goofy ass hat. Yeah, you're killing me, Smalls.
You're killing me, Smalls. My hat.
Right. That fucking shit is like this long.
So we're at the Elks Lodge right before a show. And we're all hanging out by the ring, but where the window area is, right? On that left side. And all of a sudden, you two jokers come in, right? And you're like, yo, you want to see something? And I'm like, what? And fucking Gerard reaches in his pants and he pulls out a fucking picture in the frame of Beth when she was young. and then Blade pulls one out, and I go, "What the fuck?" And they're like, "Yeah, we were just at her house, and we just took pictures from her house." I'm like, "Bro, you took the picture and the whole fucking frame." He goes, "Yeah, you gotta see this. She looks like the little girl from Growing Pains."
Oh shit! I remember that.
We didn't have time to take it off.
Bro, the best was that you guys had the frame. The picture and the
holy shit, bro!
Man. How is Beth doing these days?
I
haven't heard from her in a long time. On Facebook, we were Facebook friends.
She's married to like one of the guys that I used to go to like junior high school with.
Oh, okay.
She ended up. Is she in California?
I think she's in Cali somewhere. Yeah, I haven't spoken to her in
Cali.
years.
Cool, good for her. She's a
She
good
was
person.
cool.
I always liked her.
She was cool. She was always
cool.
cool, bro.
Yeah,
and she
was
knew how
cool.
to handle a rib. You know.
Yeah, she was funny.
didn't
Yeah,
get
she
too
was
mad.
she ripped too. Yeah, she ripped too.
Yeah. Her and her sister.
Too.
I remember her sister.
That sister. What was her sister's name? Rachel, right?
Rachel. That's right.
Yeah.
She was
I
cool
don't
too.
remember shit. I remember Beth, but I don't remember.
Well, Rachel was dating. She was dating Homicide for a little while back in the
Yeah,
day.
wasn't she?
Yeah.
She also dated. Didn't she date your brother, Joe?
Which one? The Mongoose? I mean, Mega.
Yeah, I think she.
Or the stallion. Or the Latin stallion.
No, it wasn't the Latin stallion, man. You loved it. That gimmick was funny, right?
Let me ask you a question. What made the stallion decide to wrestle?
My brother loves wrestling more than anybody.
Yeah.
He loves that sport. He loves it.
I mean, he's the reason why I got into wrestling in the first place. So then when I could return the favor for him, you know what I'm saying? And like get him in, he was all about it, bro. That nigga was selling tickets like no one's business, bro.
That neighbor.
Oh, Jesus, bro.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Did he take a superplex from the Black Dynamite Kid? Did he take a superplex?
Yeah, he did.
I remember he worked us.
He worked you guys?
Him, the Boston Bad Boy, and Jimmy Hustler. Me, Chang, and Guapo, right?
Wow.
So I go to Boston Bad Boy. I go, what do you want to do? He goes, well, I just get in the ring and do what I do. I go, what do you do? He never wrestled. That was his first match. He's never. I don't even think he trained anywhere. He paid to get on the show. Then fucking your brother tells us, hey guys, just be careful with my shoulder. You know, I got tryouts for the sanitation coming up. And I don't want to take nothing. And I'm like, and then I look at Jimmy Hustler, and I'm like, out of that whole group, Jimmy could work. So I'm like,
right.
Fuck,
R.I.P. Jimmy Hustler, man.
R.I.P.
Yeah, another one, man.
Jimmy was the master of the superplex. Jimmy was the master of the superplex, and he did a nice pile driver. So we knew Jimmy Hustler could work from Gleason's. So I guess you got into it with Stallion, right, Chun?
Yeah, the neighbor. This neighbor, he picks me up, right? He picks me up and hits me with a body slam, right? So I lay down, I take the bump, and he's like, "Stay there." So I'm thinking, I swear, I think this dude's gonna hit the ropes and hit me with like an elbow, a leg drop, something. You know what I'm saying? Yo, my man starts. I don't remember exactly what the fuck he starts doing, but I think I want to say
jumping jacks.
No, I think he started doing. I think he started with push-ups. Then he starts doing jumping jacks, and I look over and I'm like, this motherfucker here. Bro, I'm like, I look over, I glance over, and I look back at Louis and Guapo, and I'm like, yo, is this dude for real right now? So I just fucking legit sat up like I was fucking the Undertaker.
Yeah.
and I just fucking rushed him and fucking forearmed him like fucking 14 times.
Dude,
I was like, this motherfucker.
I understand, man. Yeah,
this is what he thought wrestling. He thought that was his way of wrestling. He always wanted to be more of an entertainer, but he didn't realize that he wasn't trained and didn't pay dues. And you don't doing that shit.
But see, my thing was the crazy shit is right.
It was an opening spot. It was a body slam.
Yeah, it was like quick.
Why was he gonna stay down?
It was probably like 2 seconds into the match, bro.
I get it now.
Dude,
that's funny.
Yo, so then my man goes.
What he was doing, bro.
And then afterwards, right? Yeah, the match finishes though, right? And I fucking I remember Guapo ended up fucking getting into it with the Boston Bad Boy, whatever the fuck his name was.
Yes.
But after the match is over, we go into the locker room and shit.
It's hot.
And I'm fucking pissed because I'm pissed off because Goodman always used to put us in these fucking silly ass
matches.
6-way fucking 14 team 38 men fucking tag matches. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden you're like, fucking Negro comes up, he's like, Meats, why'd you hit my brother like that? And I was like, wait, your brother? You're like, yeah, the Stallion, that's my brother. I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
bro, I got hot and I slapped the clipboard out of Brian Witherstein's hand. And I like, and then fucking
Brian was
Sonny
cool
and
too.
Sonny and Ken, yeah, and I regret it because I like Brian and Sonny and Candido were there, and Sonny's like, "What's wrong?" I said, "I'm tired of this fucking ticket seller, but these motherfuckers don't even deserve to be in the fucking ring." And then she goes, "I agree with you, baby."
Damn, bro,
Wow.
that was a good.
Because
I remember it, dude. You gotta understand, like if you know Kevin the way I know Kevin.
I just heard Flasher's beef in my ear out of nowhere.
Flasher's beef? What?
Yeah, Boogaloo Flasher the beef afterwards.
No, I said she flashed the roast beef afterwards.
Oh, the roast beef.
The roast beef. The thing was like,
Let me get that double meat. No.
Arby's.
So hey, what the you have beef? You guys have beef with Goodman too, right? A little bit.
There was Jarrell. What these guys?
I know recently, but
yeah, he said.
We'll talk about that recently. But didn't you have beef with him prior to that, or?
Before,
not really. He treated us
really,
really good, man.
He was trying to push us. He gave us a shot with Conan joining us against. He turned on the SAT in a ladder match that we did for him. I mean, and he wasn't. To be honest, also he wasn't stingy with the money for us to a point. In the beginning.
Yeah, like we were getting paid pretty well considering where we were at level wise.
Exactly. So there was no problem with that. But the shit that happened with him and Jarrell was totally uncalled for, and
what happened with that?
It's really sad that
dude.
We had a good relationship before that. It was a good relationship.
Me and him never really had a good relationship, right?
You guys would joke. It wasn't like there was tension.
It wasn't terrible, but like at the end of the day, like what really happened with this guy, and I don't care what anybody says because I know that this is true. He was saying some really racist shit to me in instant messenger. So he wanted me to go work for him when he was coming back to New York doing a show in Long Island.
I remember that. You were supposed to work Manny?
I was supposed to work Manny, and I was excited to work Manny because of the connection that he had with everybody in the doghouse, right? I'll just say it like that.
Everybody.
And yeah, I mean, he's just connected to the people there, whatever. So he was trying to pull some funny stuff and like trying to change my match and like just typical the Goodman crap. And then he like DMs me and like starts saying some real racist shit to me and about my family and stuff like that. And that was the end. I was like, I'm not giving this guy his money back. Like first of all, he booked me. Then he's telling me not to come to his show. Then he's saying this racist shit to me about my family. I'm not giving you your money back. You paid me because I was supposed to appear on your show. Like if you put a down payment on something, if you don't buy it, the down payment's still down, bro. If you live in an apartment and you move out early, you lose your month's rent. That's just the name of the game. So I took a date for him where I could have had a booking somewhere else to come work. He tried pushing me off the show. Then like the day of the show, he tried contacting me to come wrestle for him. And by then it was just in my mind it was over with. I was actually going to retire.
I remember that.
That was supposed to be your last show, right?
Yeah, I was going to retire there.
At USA Pro.
At USA Pro in New York, and I ended up retiring at Pro Wrestling Magic, which was better for me because I made my name there as like a singles guy. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was a really messed up situation and really disappointing. And I don't care how people want to like paint the picture. This is one of the reasons why, I'm grateful that I'm not in the business, because you don't want to deal with fake people like that.
Yeah.
So, but like to say some real, like really, really slick stuff where nobody would see it, like it was very disappointing. And you're a racist, bro. And like, it's just not cool, man. What I really have to say about that.
All right.
Sorry for the serious topic.
Nah, hey,
So
man.
we've been laughing.
People want to know.
This is shit that we've heard people. Well, when Goodman was on our show, people were commenting about you. And
Of
shit
course.
also,
You had
so-
Call you
what
EC
episode? What episode? So I can
Agro
go see that. I'd like to see that.
I was like in the beginning. I think it might be. I'll send you the
It-
link to
it
all
was
those
like
shows.
one of
I want
our
you to watch them
first
all.
couple
I want you to watch them all 30 something
Send it-
episodes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I gotta watch it because you guys
Give me those views, baby. Give me
this
them
is
views.
entertainment, bro. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's all
Bro, I've never stiffed anybody for pay in my life, man. Like, if you pay me something, I'm gonna go work. But if you disrespect my family and you take it to that level, where like the lines are being blurred and you're being a racist towards my family members, bro, fuck you, bro. Like, I can't fuck with you. And like at the end of the day, the guy was like trying to talk tough to me, and I sent them my address. I was like, bro, like.
I did hear that too. I heard that you sent them your address and
I was like, come
like,
pick up.
"Yo,
Yeah.
if you want your money, come get it. But
Come get it.
Come see me.
Dude, I would have fucked him up, bro. It would have been one of those, bro.
Come see me.
But I don't want to be. Another reason why I'm happy that I'm not in the game anymore, because I was becoming this very aggressive guy. Like I
the
love
juice,
that.
huh?
Yeah, like towards the end, I was Barry Bonds and it crazy, bro. I was trying to get signed. That's why I was losing my hair and shit, you know.
So, I just got the Mitchell report, and I was like,
dude, my last run, bro, I was looking good, bro. I was definitely on some Dominican gas that my
That's
friends
one
gave
thing
me.
that I think that me and
It's the
Jarrell,
cream.
me and Jarrell went. I was on the gas, and then he wasn't on the gas.
You were?
"You on the gas?"
I was on.
Yeah, Blake got into really good shape like once or twice.
Those that promo picture that you had. I was.
You know what?
Yes, it was good.
When I was making the gimmick, I was like, Blade looks a little swollen in this pic here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
he
I
does.
was training at the at Slugger's Doghouse.
What?
And I was lifting
Slugger's
weights there,
Doghouse.
and
Slugger's
dude, I was
Doghouse.
pushing over like 275. I was like,
Wouldn't that be called a body bag?
finish.
Nah, Slugger had a gym in Brooklyn that we were
Really?
training out of for a while. Yeah.
They did boxing there, and he rented. He put his ring up there, and we worked out there.
He was great to us too, man. We
He
didn't.
was good to us.
He took
And
care
if
of
we
us,
threw-
man. We never.
If he threw any show, what he did for us in the Bronx, that was cool. When we worked in the Yankee Stadium parking lot,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
we got his belts, the first and only show. Oh no, he had shows after that, but at the gym.
So, Negro, tell me about you going down to the performance center. I remember you saying you were going down there for a meeting.
Nah, I went. Nah, look, man. I finally got through to the people at like NXT to try to get a look, and when you're poor and you can't really, you're like wrestling full time and you're not really making money. It's very difficult to fly yourself to Florida on a bi-weekly basis and like try to get seen. You're hoping that you get an opportunity to work a dark and you can catch someone's eye. And like, unfortunately for me, every time that I went down there, they weren't doing darks. It was like they had storylines and stuff going on and stuff. So they weren't even like giving out security spots to people.
Wow.
So it's just like my timing was off, and it was like it was getting to a point like towards like the end of my career where I couldn't even afford to buy myself a pair of sneakers, bro. Like, that's why I'm so into the game now, because I'm able to afford those things, and God bless me with a good job and stuff like that. But That was it was a cool time. Like I was right in front of Shawn Michaels, I was right in front of Triple H, but I never got my shot. Like I feel like I left my career at the right time because those things weren't meant to be. Like the things that I thought were going to happen never came to fruition, whether it was because of other people or it just wasn't meant to be. But you just roll with the punches, you know what I'm saying? But I felt like that gimmick that I was doing at the time was good enough to be on TV.
Bro, I was
really
loving
believed it.
those fucking promos, those King of New York promos
Yeah, those
that
were
you
good
were
fucking
doing,
promos.
Those were
Roman the
good
Hood
promos.
and shit. Those things were fucking fire, bro.
Dude, and I couldn't even get bookings out of New York, which was crazy. And like,
That's just retarded.
yeah,
That's
it
just
was.
silly.
Yeah,
Well, Jerome,
the-
people for some reason took you joking around like to another level where they just didn't like you and they were trying all they can to make sure you didn't get booked.
yeah, bro. Like it was crazy because like they believed the gimmick was like for real, you know, and like, I took great pride in that gimmick because I just thought it was something different and unique, and it was a completely different turn from like what me and Noel were doing for such a long period of time. And I was starting to get over, you know, and doing all these things. I couldn't get bookings anywhere, bro. It just wasn't happening for me. And it's like when you're hot like that and you see nothing's happening for you.
Yeah.
You had
So
great vignettes.
you weren't even
You're
getting
posting
booked
up
in
good
other
quality
places?
stuff.
Say that again?
You weren't getting booked other places? It was just
Not really, like
just in New York that you weren't getting the
I started my own company called NYC, which is Now You Create.
that was yours?
That was me, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So the like with the hip hop theme albums and stuff like that.
I
for the
remember
promos.
I remember the flyers. I didn't know that was you actually running it.
Thanks for the booking, bro.
you were in Florida, jackass.
Oh, okay.
But whatever, man. Why you turning it on me? No, but
You're
but
one
at
of
the
those
time-
guys.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. I mean,
I would like I can't make it. You know, I could at least.
yeah, man. I was really doing well, man. I was putting out so much content and I was having good matches, and like the companies that I was working for were giving me at the time, they were like finally feeding me the opponents that I needed to like level up a little bit. Cause like when you're on the indies, you guys both know that if you're wrestling like the same guys over and over again, it's not really helping your career.
Right.
You know when the push is really starting to happen, when the outside name is getting booked against you and stuff like that, or you're getting booked against the higher indie names. You know?
Either that or you're friends with the promoter.
That or the other thing. Yeah, for sure.
That helps a lot in
That,
this business.
that
That
definitely
helps.
like how many times did we see over the years, right? Like this guy's fucking straight garbage, but he's getting all the fucking bookings versus all the recently released ECW or WCW or WWE talent. You're like, what the fuck's this jabroni working these motherfuckers? You know what I'm saying?
You're
It's
so right, LowRyda.
He's doing
it's really who you know, though. Exactly, it's that.
You know?
It's so sad.
Talking about Rick Radgett.
I'm not bitter towards like anything that ever happened because like that was God's plan, right? That was something that was meant to happen. You know what I mean? But like, I could have made somebody money, bro. Me and Noel could have made people money for sure too. You know.
So how did Bully Ray?
I feel you on that.
Your situation with Bully Ray and Ring of Honor?
Yeah, so I basically did the Ring of Honor tryout in front of everybody, and I killed it, bro. Like, I consider myself to be like a really humble guy nowadays, like in comparison to when I was in wrestling. Yeah. So I know when I did well and I didn't do well. I was the best person in the camp. Like, I'm telling you, I was the best person. Like, people were marking out to the promos, the footwork was there, the gimmick was there. Like, I had it. Like, it was my time to finally get a chance. And it was also that time that Ring of Honor was kind of out of the Young Bucks phase, and everybody was leaving, and they needed that new plethora of guys to like come in. There was like Bully Ray was running the some of the classes, and like he would ask for explanations why things happened. And then when we did our last match, he was asking what happened. And I started explaining to him like the footwork and like, yo, I've been around for 17 years. Like this, I'm not a greenhorn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not a greenhorn. I know what I'm talking about. I know my footwork. Like my shit was on point. And I was explaining to him that the guy was not in the right place. So when I saw that, I came around and turned the other way. So it made the finish look bad. And he was basically like, I don't give a fuck who you are or who you fucking know. I know who your fucking boy is. This is in front of everybody. This is in front of everybody a Ring of Honor, bro. He's like, when you're in my
who was you talking about? About
Homicide.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, that's what I figured, but I just want to make sure.
Yeah, he was like, I don't give a fuck who you are. I know who your fucking boy is. Like, it wasn't about that. I wasn't going in there like as Homicide's boy. I was going in there as fucking EC Negro because
I'm trying to get
I'm trying to get fucking signed and get an opportunity because nobody in my camp is getting me an opportunity. Like it was at the point in the end when I was the one getting people bookings. It was crazy, bro. Like I really think about it. So he told me that, yelled at me in front of everybody, and I never heard anything from Ring of Honor again, bro.
Wow.
It was, and you know, like I'm like, damn, man, I killed this, bro. Like, like I know I did well, and the fact that I saw all these guys that didn't do well get picked up by them, and they're on their TV, even though their shit's ending now, but they were on their TV for a long period of time. It hurt me a lot, bro. That was probably that was the straw that broke the camel's back for me. It was the beginning and the end.
All right, man. We're gonna start winding down, but I want to do a little thing with you. Some word associations. I'm gonna name a person. You tell me what you think.
Cool.
Be honest. Be honest. Don't give me that politically correct shit, Blade.
Oh, why me? Well, wait a sec. That's crazy.
Well, I feel like Negro's been shooting 100 over here. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't?
Yeah,
I don't know, bro.
If we were playing NBA jams, Nick will be on fire right now.
keep it real. I mean, I'm not saying anything to be disrespectful to people.
No,
being honest, you know.
Yeah, okay. You guys ready?
Yeah, for sure.
Sean DeMick.
Damn, this is gonna be so different than what Jarrell said.
I'll be honest. I think he's a fucking asshole. He went out of his way to like hurt people's wrestling careers by using a platform that he stole from a friend of mine named Joel Grayson, and to create the DOI and like if he was an intelligent person, I haven't spoken to him, but if he was, what I'll say is if he was
good, he's doing good.
If he was an intelligent guy and he really loved the business, he would have treated everybody in the business the way that all these other big wrestling, websites treat them.
Yeah,
like stars, right? Instead of using message boards to personally hurt a lot of people's careers and spread rumors about people. So that's what I think about it.
I had a drinking thing with him, so we always got along on that end. But he never, to me, he didn't do anything bad. But the shit that I heard that was done to Jarrell, and if he was involved, that's just no good. That don't fly,
All right, let's keep it going, bro. It's word association, not story time.
Oh, sorry.
Devious.
Doc
Shock.
He was my beginning. And it's my brother. So very grateful for him.
A real
Winston.
a true friend.
It's Winston from the Ghostbusters.
Winston from a tall version of Winston from the Ghostbusters.
J Train.
Oh, hysterical.
Underutilized.
Now he's getting a shine. Thank God.
Yeah, he is getting his shine now, man. Shout out to
on
J
TV
Train,
with
man.
those faces.
I got one. I got this next one's gonna probably pop you guys. Fizz.
I spoke to Fizz a few days ago.
What?
I feel bad for her.
I followed me and Steph are friends, man. She's
cool.
great people, man.
I feel bad for her and how it ended up with what's his
I
name?
seen
Courtney.
her on, what was she on? She was on like fucking Total Divas or some shit. I was like, what? Yeah, like in like a hotel or some shit, like and meeting people. I was like, holy shit. But go ahead, continue on, Lou.
Lizard Schlong.
Legendary, dog. That's legendary shit right
I'll
there.
go with that. Legendary.
How about Lizard
Pretty
Schlong
funny.
pissing Samoa Joe off?
You didn't get to know. That's another person you prank called anyway. Sorry.
Yeah.
You
Joe
prank
was my boy,
called
though.
fucking Samoa Joe?
Yeah, that's my boy though, man. Joe always
As
showed me
Arnold
love, man.
Schwarzenegger.
Papa
as
Don.
always. Who else? Papa Don?
Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Yeah, he deserves more.
Good guy. Good guy. Family man.
Jimmy is so talented, and it's unfortunate that he's never gotten the opportunity. But I would put Jimmy in the same category as me, as someone that wasn't really liked by a lot of people, and because of that, he didn't get the opportunity that he deserved. But that whole ECWA run that he had, bro, that guy should have been signed right after that. It was hot, bro.
Recca.
That's my
He
boy.
was a cool dude. Cool dude.
Good people.
Good people. Yep.
Mace Mendoza.
It's funny.
Stump
Funny.
these guys right here.
No, Mace was always in Gimmick.
Always.
I remember running into him and Buffy in the Village one time, and they were in Gimmick. So I swear to you that that's true.
Oh, no.
No, I swear to you that that's true.
That's
But
awesome.
female booty.
He had the fatty too. He had the original Sunny Kiss ass, bro. Was basically those.
What about Buffy?
He's a fucking dick. He's a dick, bro.
Dude, stiff.
Oh, yeah.
Stiff.
I used to have a lot of love for Edwin personally, and he's just a dick. Like, just a fucking asshole, man. Not a cool person, bro. I'm not too fond of him anymore.
All money is legal.
The fucking
Underrated.
best, bro.
Underrated.
Very underrated. I agree with that 100%. One of the best tag teams ever.
And great friends too, man.
Yeah, good
Innovative.
Very innovative.
They got robbed by fucking crime
Prime
time.
time.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely, bro.
That was straight robbery.
I got one for you.
Straight theory. Thievery.
Deranged.
I don't fuck with Deranged. I think he's a dick too, bro. To be honest. It's a dick, bro.
I kind of feel for him. He went through a lot. After his father died, he had some bad luck, man. No ill will towards him.
All right.
Yeah.
What about Wally?
I'm hold on.
Azrael's my dude, bro.
Just
That's my guy, bro.
Go ahead, John.
What? I don't wish anybody to lose their family members. You know what I'm saying? But like over the years, bro, like when we took this motherfucker with us on the road, like all he ever did was talk how horrible his dad was as a person. So it's kind of like weird when somebody talks so much trash about somebody.
He did talk, but
horrible, man, horrible. I don't know. It's a tough situation to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my pops are so close that like I would never want even sure there's times when my dad was an ass to me, but at the same time, like I don't think I've ever talked the shit that I've heard people talk.
No, I feel you on that.
On to the next.
We're at an age where we're gonna see people passing away. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the age that we're in.
We were just at Wally.
Azrael's my dude, bro. One of the best too.
Still looks like a lesbian though.
Yeah, the lesbian seagull.
Most improved wrestler for 42 years in a row.
Yeah, I most improved wrestler every year. I never got that. DUI's most improved wrestlers 8 years running.
You know where that came from, right? Lesbian seagull. Do you guys know where that came from?
Nah.
That came from a Beavis and Butthead episode where the teacher that played a guitar was singing
fucking
seagull, and he flew out the window from an accident. And he spoke so softly and he was a little prissy, so that's why I called him the lesbian seagull, bro.
How about the Hit Squad, Danny and Steve?
Steve and me, we had our ups and downs, but Steve was great to me, and I'm very close with Danny. I have a lot of love for Moff, man. That's my guy.
Yeah.
Wish we could have worked them.
I can't believe you never worked them.
Yeah, that's crazy. I would have swore that y'all would have worked at JP.
We only Lathan. Oh, great guy, a great human. Good teacher, great teacher.
Dude,
Like
would have should have been better than Samoa Joe. He was that good of a worker. His
could work.
footwork
He's
was
like Big Boss Man.
impeccable. His stamina was impeccable. He just
Had no
politics, bro. Politics. Sure, I don't know. Well, politics for sure with him.
He had baby arms for how big he was, though, man.
Yeah,
Slugger.
giant Baba arms.
Yeah,
Giant Baba.
Slugger.
Speaking of Giant Baba, no.
Nah, Slugger. Oh, that's hilarious, though.
Yeah, he's a brother. He always hits me up still. Always makes sure that I'm okay. So I got nothing bad to say about that man.
Slugger taught me a lesson like early on in my career. Like you can't be fucking around with people's money. And like I was doing those Slugger impersonations, and he apologized to me for what he did to me years later, which was really cool because he saw, I was genuine to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Slugger was great to me, bro, and I have a lot of love for him, man.
Grim Reaper.
Underrated a million times over, I feel.
Probably my favorite person to ever work individually. Like worker wise, I always love being in the ring with Reefer and have a lot of respect for him and very happy for his success now.
Okay, all right. The SAT.
I love Kelvin. Joel's a dick, bro. He just was grimy to us. You know what I'm saying? Like towards the end, but those guys innovated wrestling, and and they were innovative. But like the thing that was fucked up about them is that we could have did great business with them too.
We started to in a bit, but then it was with Joel. He wasn't trying to do what he was doing with the Briscoes or even Emil, where they would work different places. We got to work in a handful of places with them, but we could have drawn so much more money with those guys.
We could actually made money with those guys. Like they were at that point, and like what we were bringing to the table. Like if we would have meshed that together, same thing with Emil. We could have did very, very well together.
All right.
The problem was neither one of y'all were really willing to travel. We're traveling on your own. Mega would have been driving both of y'all. Or for y'all.
It would have been a lot of room for us.
Who was the next name?
Guapo.
He's the head referee.
Me and Guapo have a very weird history, man. A lot of private stuff. I'm gonna go no comment on Guapo.
You guys good now, though?
I haven't spoken to him. He hit me up recently. I distanced myself from like wrestling overall, so maybe I should have been a little more cordial to him, but I didn't even respond.
Louis, Low Life Louis.
Big heart of gold. Give you the shirt off his back.
Yeah,
deserved the run that he had
that he's having now
recently.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Your boys, the Dead Presidents.
My guys, bro. Like my bros.
Underrated in the ring and in jokes, bro. You guys can bring the fire, bro. People underestimated you guys when it came to the pranks too, bro. The fun stuff, bro.
Listen, you guys taught. Listen, I enjoyed my times with you out of the ring more than I did in the ring. You know what I'm saying? And I have great memories, especially with Boogie. We wrestled a lot together. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it was the shit outside. You know what I'm saying? Like
you guys were so much
like we were but we were boys. You know what I'm saying? Like we were boys on the outside, and like the love and admiration that Boogaloo would have for me. Like he'd give me a lot of his time, more than anybody really knew. We'd spend hours together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So forever grateful for that, man. Yeah, I love both of you guys.
I would say that with you guys, it's like if I was to go out there to Florida and hang out with either one of you, or
I ain't hanging out with you.
It would be like if you never left off.
The last time we were in Florida with fucking filthy LowRyda, this nigga had a fucking this neighbor had a fucking bazooka on him, bro. We were going to the flat, bro. This guy was holding weight.
Yeah, you know.
I was like,
Hey,
LowRyda, we're going to Burger King. What are you doing? He's like, I just got this on me just in case. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, remember when we went to that? We went to that spot that DeMonto was working at, right?
Yeah.
And remember, we at that club, right? And what the fuck was the dude's name? Biff, right? yo, my man was, Louis, dude had Tourette's, right? But I ain't know dude had Tourette's, right? So we're in the club, and my man keeps doing this. So I keep looking back, like, yo, what the fuck's he like? I'm looking back, like, yo, why does he keep telling me, like, every time I look at him, he's doing this? So I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like, what's my man telling me? Like, is somebody creeping? Like, what the fuck's going on?
This guy was ready to blast.
I was on like, he had me on fucking like level 10 because I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? But my man,
Tom Clancy shit.
Then later on, I find out. Then I
Rainbow
Six. I start peeping the fucking vein in his neck, like, and I'm like, yo, what the? So I tell DeMonto, I'm like, yo, what's up with your boy, man? My man keeps telling me, giving me the fucking head nod, telling me to like look over there. He's like, oh, come on, man, he's got Tourette's. I was like, oh, what the fuck, bro? I was with the dude for hours. I didn't know he had Tourette's, but when he was in the ring, he wasn't doing none of that shit. So when I'm peeping him, I didn't see the shit.
All I know is that we got wrecked that night, and then freaking out of nowhere, fucking Changeling sticks his head out the window like the fucking Joker did when he fucking broke away in The Dark Knight Rises, bro. Fucking blasting shots in the air. It's fucking fantastic, bro.
Hey, all right, last but not least, Homicide.
You can go first, though.
I'm gonna go first. What I didn't talk about is that he reached out and got me a chance to work with Catalyst Wrestling as a manager now. And I'm doing this whole new gimmick, actually using my name and managing Ghost Shadow.
Wait, hold on.
I thought J-Train was managing Ghost Shadow.
No, that's
you're using the name Noel Casey Blade.
No, I'm just using the Noel, the man that no one ever loved.
So I thought J-Train was managing Ghost Shadow.
He does that here in New York.
Oh.
And I manage him for Lee.
Where's Catalyst at?
For Ash.
Where's Catalyst out of?
Catalyst is in Jersey.
Hey, Ash, as in what the fuck?
Ash
was that
Samuels,
kid's name?
yeah.
Ash Samuels.
Yes, Jamie Samuels. Yeah.
Yes.
I remember that kid.
Yep. So, I can't speak on what with him and Jarrell, but what he's done with me and what our relationship has turned out to be, I can't have no thing but respect for the guy, brother.
All right.
My views on him are very different. I want to be not like, because guy trained me, you know what I'm saying? But like when it came to business, bro, he didn't have my back. And like at the end of the day, I was probably one of the most, if not the most loyal person to him, bro. Whatever he needed, he had it in the heartbeat. And at the end of the day, I don't feel like it was mutual. And that's why I don't associate myself with him. And I'll say it in a nice of a way as possible. If I saw him in the street, I wouldn't really greet him. You know what I mean? I just like that. I just feel like you don't claim that you got my back when you don't have my back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the type of person that was raised in a family of people who, when they said that they have your back, you knew that they did. And like you can't like. I get so many flashbacks that come into my head about different things that were said. And I just feel like he really didn't have my back and didn't really want to see me successful. And that hurts to say because I supported him so much and went above and beyond to make sure that he was always a part of things that I was doing, whether it was bookings or getting him bookings in different places towards the end. And, wish it was different, but it isn't. He did it the way he did it.
All right. Well, guys, thank you for coming on. Stick around. We'll do the plugs again.
Sure.
Hey, listen, we appreciate y'all coming on. I know we know that y'all, neither one of y'all have really done much with the wrestling,
Podcasting,
No, but this was
used to
fun,
do
and
this a
I
lot.
just hope that
You guys are welcome anytime, man.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
enjoyed this.
I
This
will
is fun.
definitely take another invitation, but I also have to hope to say that you guys enjoyed it because I enjoyed
Oh
myself.
no, we did.
Oh,
Even
bro,
though there's nothing
Oh, we
to-
always
these,
do.
these fucking
The-
2 hours fucking flew by,
So,
and
the-
that's the
Who?
problem that we have a lot
The
of the
thing with
time.
us,
Yeah.
the private the we talk to our friends. It's like most podcasts, they just
They
talk
just
to who's
want they just
hot in the
want
streets
whoever's
right
hot.
now. And
Right.
when we were asked to do a podcast, they wanted us to talk to our friends and people we on the road with and tell funny stories and like let the people know who you guys are, and that's what
Right.
basically we do. Whether you're still active in the game or not, hey man, that's what YouTube is out there. Go back and
Yeah.
watch some Dirty Rotten Scoundrels shit on YouTube.
Go ahead. You
Yeah.
enjoy
One of
yourself.
our
be
main
impressed.
things was we felt like everybody that we're pretty much bringing on are people that we rolled with, and we feel like never got the shine and still aren't getting that shine that they deserved.
Hey,
So
believe-
even though you guys
appreciate that.
aren't really active, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all
I
still
take that as a
deserve
huge
that
compliment.
spotlight. You know what
Thank
I'm
you,
saying?
brother. It
Because
means a lot coming
y'all
from
were
you.
everybody that we've had on, bro. Like everybody that we've had on
you-
has you know what I'm saying, been there with us, and starting out doghouse shows, fucking
the hardest
know,
person, the hardest
Gleason's
person,
gym shows.
yeah, Gleason's gym show, yeah.
Good.
The hardest I had to book was Rockshaw.
Yeah, Rock Show was
He didn't want to do the show at all, and I was like,
practically
"Bro, what are you
impossible.
doing?" And he's like, "Come on, man, why me?" I'm like, "Because you're my friend. You're my friend. As you're my boy. I want you on the show." He thought
Yeah.
he like
He thought we were
there's so
trying to
many-
rib him.
He goes,
You
"There's
thought
so
you
many
were
other
trying to
more."
rib him?
He was like, "There's more important people." I said, "Yeah, there probably is more important people, but you're my friend, and I want you on the show." And I picked this Halloween episode special for you, though.
For
The
that,
man that's
that
been
was
dead for
perfect.
55,000 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts, bro.
Yo, did he do the interview with the gimmick on? Or
Gimmick,
Yes, bro.
No?
Whole
That
That's what
time.
made it even better. You gotta watch it,
I
man.
hate to see that, bro.
He told the origin of Rockshaw. He told the whole from 50 when it started 55,000 years ago. He told the whole
Right.
thing.
the whole gimmick.
He painted the scene, and then you
Well,
get to find out how he really died. That was
Well,
pretty bad.
guys, I want to say to you, thank you for having both of us on, and like
Nah, man,
at the end,
I'm glad you guys are talking to again. You know that was a
inevitable,
plus.
though. I honestly think in life that was inevitable. You know,
Yeah.
I spent too much time, half of my life growing up with you, Jarrell, traveling the road, staying at your house, being with your family. Like, come on. Like, I knew eventually things, hopefully I was, praying.
Mhm.
And
I mean, that's why I took things so
No.
personally. Like I was telling you guys
Yeah.
before, like in reference to
Yeah.
stuff, because of that type of relationship, right?
And
And
life
it
is
just-
short, bro. Life is too short to be.
Life is too short. One day you're here, one day you're gone.
Like you
Look
seen,
at all
like a
those
lot
guys
of
we
people are
mentioned that
dying now.
passed away.
Yeah,
Look at all those guys we mentioned, bro.
yeah. We
So sad.
ain't promised tomorrow, so you got good friends. You can let them know you love them now.
Yeah, that's what bothers me about the homicide thing so much. You know what I'm saying? Because I considered him to be one of my great friends. You know what I mean? And like, I would see all these things from the outside. Like he'd get married. He'd be inviting people from Philly. No, none of the New York guys would be at his weddings and stuff like that. And just a bunch of different shit that I saw that I was like, wow, I thought this guy was my boy. Like, these are the type of things that you would involve people with. You know what I mean? And like, I'm fortunate enough to finally have gone to a place that is like $1 billion company that actually appreciates my work. So like, imagine being in wrestling for 17 years and always being, and being labeled as like the black sheep of the doghouse and all these
Wait a
because
second. I thought that was me. That was what Sean had.
that was
the white
definitely
horse.
Yeah, you were definitely the white horse of the doghouse. That was such a well played joke.
Yo, that was like
That wasn't even planned, bro. That was a grand slam. That was a grand slam, bro.
Thank you, guys.
But that's how I felt. But that's how I feel about it, and I know that you guys feel a certain way about that dude, also. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shared.
as
You were his
Negro
partner.
would on that. Bing bong.
Bing bong, yeah, 100%, fucking bing bong, baby. Let's go next. But so you guys understand like where I'm coming from in reference to that. And I know you feel a certain way about certain people that you encountered, and like
Yeah.
you know the promises that were made and the things that we were told were going to happen that never came to fruition, and came to fruition for other people that weren't even a part of his camp.
Right.
And he was a part of helping those people get put on.
Right.
So don't tell me that nobody wanted to book me. You had the power to get other people on. Like you had the power. Like there was a time where he got freaking Slugger and Bison a dark match of Ring of Honor, but we were a tag team, and we were killing the indies, and we couldn't even get looked at. You know what I mean? Like,
do you mention that? But he told me specifically that was it.
It was
that
because
he
of
tried
Negro.
with people, and then they didn't want to hear it from you. They didn't want to deal with you, and he said he
shit,
tried.
so it
That's what he
was
told
Negro.
me. I could only give you what I was told.
yeah, he told me that story as well, but I don't buy it because when you have pull,
Yeah,
and
but
you're
see,
over like that,
Joe,
and
you know how people are. If people don't like you, they don't like you. They don't only look out for the people they like. That's the worst part of this business.
the worst part of
That's
this.
that part.
So on my last run, I purposely didn't hang out after shows.
No,
I purposely didn't affiliate myself with anybody.
I get it. I saw you. I told you.
I see what you guys are chatting. I see what you guys are chatting.
Mhm.
But this is the real. You know what I'm saying? And like my whole thing is this, right? Like, sure, but fucking sure, bro.
No,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
I feel you, but I don't feel you because I know
understand.
for a fact that I've seen a lot of people that weren't liked in this business that were money.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
you're 100% right. There's been plenty
Get
of
out of here,
times
man.
where
people that been
where-
hated that got shot. So you're right. I
where
understand that.
motherfuckers get thrown a bone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know it's definitely like I felt I told Louis off rip, man. I felt some type of way 100% when I seen these cats rocking dead president's face paint.
right.
I was like, yo, what the fuck?
And that
You know
kind
what
of
I'm
pissed me
saying?
off. That kind of pissed me off because they all did it on Impact.
Yeah, and then they're gonna do it live on TV, and then motherfuckers is like,
They didn't piss me off, but
nah, that shit pissed me off.
How do you
And-
think somebody like J Train felt when the fucking brat shit was being used like crazy, and that was all his shit, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it's whatever, man. That's what I hate about this shit.
You know, the shit that had me hot was they gonna put it out there on Impact, and then these like, oh yeah, we did it as a respect to y'all. You ain't do it as respect to us, because if you did, y'all would have done it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you would have been like, yo, like, you know, he did say like, yo, we're riding in the LowRyda, blah blah blah, whatever. But I was kind of annoyed with the whole situation, because you know it ain't like we ain't still working.
Mm-hmm.
It would be one thing if we weren't working no more. But
look, I want to see everybody successful and making money and doing that and all that stuff. But all I know is that when there was a tag team spot open in Impact, DRS didn't get a call. They found a different team that wasn't even associated somewhere else, and they brought them in. And you're telling me that your top tag team students couldn't have gotten that spot? And you could be as nice to people as you want. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you're no. I'm talking to Noel. Like
I know.
you could say all these great things and how you feel about these. They're great because they called you for a fucking bullshit booking in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? But like at the end of the day, there was a lot of money taken out of our pockets and opportunity taken out of our shit because of the way people perceived us. Like they could say what we want. We were loud, we were obnoxious. When the fucking bell rang, bro, there was no one better, bro. And like to me, that's all that really fucking matters, right? Like we were told years.
How many times did I tell you that, Gerald? Dude, I always felt that way, and I never toot my horn. I never put us over like that. But I really thought that we were the best at what we were doing at that time, you know, and we could have made anybody money. And
But you couldn't even get a shot.
We couldn't even get a goddamn shot.
Come on, bro. But that's what I'm saying. So, like, the perception that you have is the perception that you have, and that's great. And I respect your perception of what you have, but I just see things in a different light. I see things in a light that's different.
Did I ever, when you've talked to me a lot about that situation, have I ever said to you, well, I can't talk to you because you feel that way? No. Listen, Jarrell, it
would be foolish for you not to talk to me for me feeling that way, because I'm defending both of us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Jarrell, I get it. I have no gripes with whatever you say, bro. None.
It's like, again, it's no hard feelings. You know what I'm saying? You don't wish bad on anybody, but like, not cool, bro. And like, at the end of the day, the whole mystique of what people are and who they are, it's all bullshit, bro. Because if you really are who you are, it doesn't matter who it is. Well, you are who you are.
I'll tell you who Boogaloo is. I'm the Casey Blade fan for that sweet fucking Hulkamania shirt. You gotta
Ichiban.
Get that. Where can I get that one?
At the Hulk Hogan Surf Shop.
Oh,
next time you come to
next
Florida,
time you're in Orlando, we'll take you there.
Peep this shit right here, though.
That's fresh, right
That's
there.
Fire, bro. That's super
that was
tough.
Where you were drinking from? What was that you were drinking? Was that some cold beer?
Yeah, this was I bought a bunch of these from the beers.
Yeah, a bunch of dogs, but no JYD.
Yeah, no JYD. Fuck JYD.
British
man.
Bulldogs.
Word.
They felt some type of way about that neighbor.
That was the best joke of the night.
They're out in Maryland. I had to fucking get some clown to pick it up and ship it to me.
Damn.
They released beers with each character on it. But
damn.
All right, guys. So
let's wrap this shit up, man, because
we're 21 minutes overdue.
Pierce is probably
Pierce is gonna beat this Australian arms.
But
guys, he's gonna probably reach out to y'all.
He's gonna probably reach out to get you on the show.
You guys, man, listen. When y'all were down here, I had a great fucking time hanging out with y'all. Miss hanging out with y'all.
You had them both. You had them both down there.
Yeah, they both fucking bronies. You know what I'm saying? It was us and DeMonto and
which was crazy. That's another guy that did politics shit behind my back too. But then we're out in his house chilling hard body in Florida. It's just that's why I hate this shit. Like
Danny too.
Yeah, man, not good peoples, bro. But look, at the end of the day, like I get it, right? Like I get it. Like this is what you got to do, I guess, to advance. But I just was never a firm believer in that. I never really politicked. I was just a dick. You know what I mean?
You know me. That was not my game.
Not my game either.
Let me tell you something. If I would have politics, I probably would have had a bigger career, probably.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro.
You know what's crazy though, Lou, is if you would have politics, you definitely would have, because everybody likes you. Like for me, I am what I am what I am. So motherfucker, some people are gonna like me because of that, and some people just don't like me because of that. And
but you don't.
What the
you don't
fuck
stress
it is.
shit. You don't.
No,
stress shit.
I've never been that dude. Like I've always been like, fuck it. I don't want to do it. I ain't fucking going.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Imagine if Noel was the one in my shoes, right? Where like he was the one talking to promoters and stuff like that. We would have been better off too. He never wanted to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was always me.
I didn't think I could do it, man. I was like, this guy got the gift of gab. I'm sure.
Not with your not with the cell phone you got.
Not. Yeah, you've been pixelated this whole fucking 2 hours and 32 minutes.
Yeah, what you got, the iPhone 3?
No, iPhone 2.
No, I'm on the iPad.
Oh,
hey guys,
iPad 1.
It's 11:50. It's 11:50. I gotta go to work in the morning.
Oh my god.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't realize that.
Take the kid to
guys,
school.
Thank you for coming on. And
God bless you
we'll do
guys.
this again. We'll definitely do this again, bro.
Happy New Year, bro. Nothing but health and wealth.
It's been fucking
forever. Ichiban.
It has been fucking great catching up with y'all. We definitely miss y'all dudes, man, because
we love you guys.
Like, hey, by the way, is there any? If y'all want anybody to hit y'all up and reach out to y'all, what's your handles to
Socials.
find y'all?
You have it's LRyda all day everywhere.
I'm not. It's not for me. You
Oh.
gotta tell these motherfuckers.
To all my neighbors out there, find me on Instagram and on the Twitter at LRay all day.
Instagram is FaceDRS. FACEDRS.
That's the stupidest name ever.
Yeah, that's fucking horrible. And
Well,
it's Noel Casey Blake. all one word.
Noel Casey played all well.
Well, for the Instagram, I was a big A-Team fanatic, and I always loved.
And you chose Face?
Character. Yeah, so I did Face DRS. You know, another inside thing. Go A-Team.
It's only inside for you. You're the only one that got it.
I know I'm the only one.
you know,
I didn't even know.
Hey, you know, all this time I thought you were just trying to say like you're the baby face of the DRS.
Darrell's the heel. I'm the baby face.
Hey,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Again, thank y'all for coming on.
Of course.
Hey, make sure y'all get your healthvape.com. Health Vape sells healthy vaping alternatives.
Sell that. Yes.
MWA Pod for your 10% discount.
And
Get your dick
sleeves.com. Get those dick
Sleeves.
sleeves. Wrap that
Use
dick
that
up
code.
with the dick sleeve.
MWA Pod. 15%, brother.
10%, bro. 10%.
I'm giving
Don't
15.
fucking overshoot.
Well, I'm going to give you 10%. Pierce will give you the other 5.
Mega
No,
Monster
Pierce,
Meats.
you're about to get fired. Hey guys, thank y'all for coming on.
Yes.
Man, we definitely got to keep in touch though, because
Yes.
I definitely miss fucking kicking it with y'all and
Well,
just
I'm going to
bullshit.
be
You
heading
know what
down
I'm
to
saying?
Florida next
Listen,
year.
don't hit me
so
up,
I'm
bro.
gonna let you guys know right away.
I'll hit you up next year when I head to Florida. All right.
Yeah, come
Well,
on
next
out.
year's like next month, bro.
Definitely come on out, man.
For real.
Definitely come on out.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, guys. We'll talk
Good night.
soon.
Peace, guys.